Okay, welcome back. We are going to wrap up this Spintech build. We've got this guy ready to go. I think we just need to grab a couple of screws. We got some longer, let's use the longer ones to go up through this 4mm frame and into these standoffs. I'm not going to put a screw up front because it doesn't look like it needs it. Yeah, and then we'll zip tie a couple things in place. We should be in good shape. Excited to go fly. We gotta should probably have charged a 4S before now, but I haven't. But yeah, we can fly it on 3S. I do have a charged 3S. Okay. 3S will be plenty to set it up with. Get it all configured. Alright. That is looking pretty good. I am digging it. It's a decent looking stack. Got it all screwed together. Probably should have used the shorter one on this guy, but okay. Now we want to do this guy in the rear, and we're going to shove this up through carbon here. We're going to need this guy to put on the standoff. Alright. Yep. This is the best part, you know, the part where you're coming right down to it. Get all excited. Get to see it in action. Okay, that part is done, and then this guy is coming up through here. Yeah, this carbon is snug. We'll run the post between the power cable, and we can zip tie it all together. Okay, that one looks good. Now we take our translucent plastic top. We set that guy right down over top like so. Use the shorties down through here, and then the long one, which I just misplaced, goes down through here. Oh, come on, don't fight me on this. Coming up to the end. It's the home stretch. And then these little guys have to force down through here. And two. Okay. That's just about the quad. And then we've got to run, tuck this guy up inside, and zip tie a number of things in place. Yep. Grab our zip ties here. We want to kind of run these in through this hole and snug it up right there. This is not going to be like a super ultralight build, obviously. And clip this. And then we'll do another one on this side. And we'll pull these guys forward a hair. Clip that one off. Okay. There's that. And we want these guys zip tied there. Good. And last but not least, well, not really last, got one more to do after this one, and that's for the antenna. That one off. Okay. Now tuck the antenna cable inside just a little bit, and then we're going to do just like so. Then we can make double duty of this guy. There's one side, and then the other side here. Yeah. That works, right? There it is. I think that's got it. let's do a just a quick little zip tie like so, and then that's great, Rob. Make a mess. This way. There. Like so. Like that. Keep this guy out of the props. With a little guy about like that. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. That is a chunky ass frame, I'll tell you that much. Let's see what we got in terms of props right after we clean up. Alright, we've cleaned up a little bit, and now we're just gonna check out our all-up weight. This is our not quite our dry weight, but we're over 100 grams already. The props for this guy, well, 25/40s it is. And we'll run the green ones just because. Actually, you know what? We'll run the clear ones. Might as well make it a theme, huh? And let's double check, actually. We want to run props out. Most micros do. And we clear it just fine. It's weird that the front and the rear, you know, are set up this way, that they're staggered. Usually run the narrower up front, or the narrower in the rear. And yeah. Bit weird, but whatever. And then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and then gonna need 4 more screws, unless my math is wrong. And let's get this guy prepped. We'll just set him in there. How's that sound? I gotta take him off to go configure it anyway. Decided we're running out of time. My SD card's almost full. And this will give us a true dry weight. Well, true-ish. That might be too big. Don't judge me. That one's going to be too short. This one ought to do. I think. That one might be just a tad bit too short. Let's see how long this one is. I like that one better. Let's use that one. Motherfucker. Yeah, leave it up to old Bob and make a mess. Yeah. Let's okay. Start on this side. or not. Yeah, we'll have to play with it and see, but should be something close to this for the dry. 112 grams dry, give or take, and with the 450 battery, we're looking at 170 grams, which is still really heavy. But should be beefy. I mean, maybe we can. I mean, 2.5 inch props. That's a ton of weight on a 300. This is a 4S 300. We're looking at 150 grams. Yeah. So it'll be a bear for sure. But it'll fly. So yeah. All right, next footage you see should be of this thing flying, and then I'll be back to wrap everything up. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I was really pleased with the footage that came off of this run game split. I know it's not hybrid, but it is 1080p at 60 frames a second. And I've stepped it down to 30 frames a second here to kind of smooth it out a little bit. And I got to be honest, it really looks good for. I mean, this quad is pretty heavy, and I'm, you know, I'm not surprised that it's nice and stable. But these 1304s are pretty smooth, and the flight footage looks really, really good. Again, just taking it through the trees, nice and level. I gotta say, I mean, the footage is very similar in appearance to my Mega Bee footage. I would put it right up there with the footage I pulled off my Mega Bee. So, you know, that the Mega Bee is, you know, DJI and everything else. It's got a lot going for it, but I think this looks smoother, which is really crazy. But yeah, I really liked how the quad, you know, it's not a flip and twirl type of a quad really. I mean, I'm sure I could push it a bit more than I am. But again, it's flying around, it's heavy, it's on a 450 milliamp hour battery, so it's not going to last forever. But I still managed to get, what is it, 2.5 minutes out of this, 2.25 minutes of solid flight time. And I don't think I was like on, I'm trying to remember. I do have the goggle video captured that I'm not including here. But as I recall, I don't think I was like really pushing it all the way down to like, you know, 3.3 volts or anything. I think it was right around 3.5 when I stopped. I don't usually push them much past that. But yeah, this just glides around nice and easy. The handles very well, very responsive. Again, this is all in acro mode. It's not in level mode or anything, or angle mode or anything else. So it's really, really, it really does handle well. And I'm hoping to take it out again and get some more video. Yeah, the Spintech was a great build. I really, the frame went together great. There were a bunch of extra sort of plasticky bits that I didn't end up including because I knew I was going to be kind of up there, pretty high in weight when I started, just because I'm running that run cam split there. And yeah, the footage looked fantastic. The quad was super stable. I really liked how it flew, just nice, level, like smooth, I guess. You know, like I said, I didn't rip it around or do anything crazy with it, so I could definitely take it out and try and push the limits of it. I bet with a 654S or 653S even, the flight times would go up a little bit, and it would be even better. The thing was just fantastic. I don't think I'd change a thing about it, honestly. I did have to make a couple of small corrections. The Lumineer, ESC that I ended up putting in, it actually doesn't supply any voltage out. Yeah, it's an older Lumineer product, so from a while back, but still, it was a bit odd compared to modern ESCs. So just keep that in mind if you end up picking one up or using a 12 amp 20 by 20 from Lumineer, that there's a chance it won't output any sort of voltage on that red line. You know, the red line that was missing. So I ended up just wiring it directly to the battery terminal, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was still one of those very confusing things that, you know, you kind of expect a certain way of things after a number of builds, and when it goes different or goes sideways on you, you're not really sure what to expect or why it happened that way. So, but aside from that, the build was great, and we've got a couple more builds coming up. You'll see a tricopter build and a few other things. The floss, I did a super lightweight floss build, and a couple more micros and a couple other things. So yeah, stay tuned, and you'll get to see a bunch more quads being built. Thanks for watching.